Being rich is easy to show, but the real power is being the person no one knows is rich. That is secret wealth. I'm Heather and I run a savings community for women, and in this video I'm going to give you 3 powerful reasons why being the person that no one knows is rich is the best choice. Most people think showing wealth earns respect, but it often creates distance instead. You work hard, you reach new income levels, buy nicer things, and suddenly relationships feel different. Instead of support, you feel comparison, tension, and quiet resentment. When you build quiet wealth, you keep your peace, protect your relationships, and move through life with more freedom. If you ignore this, you risk jealousy, constant money requests, and even putting your safety on the line. Let's start with the first reason why privacy protects your relationships. When you display wealth openly, people rarely respond the way that you expect they would. You think they'll celebrate you. In reality, many will actually just compare their own life to yours. And that comparison turns into envy, and envy changes behavior. You might buy a new car and notice friends act colder, family members start making subtle comments about money, and conversations feel tense. You begin to question whether people value you or your bank account. I've seen high earners lose long-term friendships after upgrading their lifestyle in public. And this shift didn't happen because they changed as people. It happened because the spotlight changed how others felt around them. Some argue that true friends will always stay supportive, and that sounds really good, yet money exposes insecurities really fast. Quiet wealth removes that test. When no one knows how much you earn, people treat you based on your character, not your possessions. Back when I was in college, one of the students was a child of a famous celebrity, and I saw that it was really hard for him because he never knew if his friendships were based on his status and wealth or his real character. Keep your lifestyle simple and avoid broadcasting upgrades. Let your relationships grow around shared values, not visible status. Now let's talk about the second reason, how visible wealth creates pressure and obligation. So the moment people believe you have money, requests start coming in. A relative needs help with rent, a friend asks for a loan, someone expects you to cover dinner because they know that you earn more. So over time, you stop feeling proud of your success and start feeling responsible for everybody else's problems. I've watched wealthy people become the unofficial bank account for their circle. They felt guilty saying no, they worried about looking selfish, and what drained them was not earning money, what drained them was the constant expectation. People assumed access to their income simply because they appeared visibly successful. Some say generosity builds goodwill, but generosity works best when it comes from choice, not pressure. So maybe you wanted to cover that dinner, but not because you had to. Quiet wealth gives you space to decide when and where to give. When people don't see your income, they don't attach entitlement to it. So keep your finances private and set clear boundaries early. And give when it aligns with your values, not when someone feels entitled. And there's another reason why privacy matters, and this one is about security. It's important. So visible wealth attracts attention from the wrong crowd. Flashy cars, designer brands are obvious signals of money, and they act like a spotlight, and thieves notice that, scammers pay attention, financial predators look for these visible targets. So you might think risk only applies to celebrities or public figures, but that belief does create blind spots because a lot of this is happening out there today. Everyday professionals with visible assets are getting targeted for these kinds of things. And when you blend in, you lower your profile. You walk into rooms without broadcasting your net worth, you reduce the chances of becoming a target. So some people enjoy standing out with visible status, but standing out comes with trade-offs. Underestimation often works in your favor. When others do not measure you by your wealth, you move quieter and safer. So choose subtle over flashy, still dress well without signaling status, and avoid tying your identity to luxury items. Wealth is a tool that should bring freedom and peace, not jealousy, pressure, and risk. I run a community for women paying off debt and saving their first $100,000. If you're ready to start saving more, I invite you to join my $100,000 savings challenge on School. The link is in the description below. And if this message resonates with you, subscribe for more videos on building wealth the smart way.